Hi, welcome back to It's Music. I'm Jonathan, and I'm here with Aurym U Tamym. And before we get started with all the questions and answers, can we get a roll call down the couch?
This is Infamous.
I'm slave name.
So I'm assuming these are aliases?
Right.
Do you use these in everywhere you go, or?
Yeah, as far as the music goes, we use them. I go by YAHUAH Ben Yasharal, really. That's my name. My government name or a slave name would be Terry. Most people know me as that, Terry D. That's when I started my music career off as, but it's mostly Infamous.
Okay. I'm noticing some matching neckwear here. What is this all about?
We were working with some of our elders on a documentary, Tarnished Awakening, and as a thank you for helping them, and the brother Watchman YAHUAH, he gave us all these matching them.
Right.
Oh, wow.
So these come from the Watchman reports. This is his line of series to proclaim the name of Yahuwah to the world. So we wear them as a sign to remember who we serve.
Alrighty, and along the lines of custom jewelry, I'm also seeing a lot of custom hats, and I see some dangly things down by your waist.
The hats proclaim the name as well. That's YAHUAH. It's in Picto Hebrew. The clothes are custom made. YAHUAH, he makes these.
Oh.
And also the dangly things or the stringy things that people talk about, they're called zitzut. Within the Bible, you'll see fringes. Numbers 15:38 tells us to wear these to remember the commandments of the Most High Yahuwah.
Oh,
so we
okay.
wear them to do that.
So would you consider your message or your voice kind of more focused on how it was way back when?
Yeah, it's an ancient path. Yahuwah, Jeremiah 6:16 says, go back to the ancient path. So this is the more ancient path. Some people ask us, are we Christians? We say no, because we're not, because the path is more ancient. It's kind of like starting at the beginning of the book, going all the way to the end of the book. So we believe the whole Bible. We don't call it the Old Testament, New Testament. We call it the Brit Hadashah, which means kind of like the first covenant. And then we call it, the Brit Hadashah is the renewed covenant, which is what people call the New Testament, and the Old covenant is called the Brit Rishon. So it's the first covenant and the renewed covenant. And so we go by all of it together. We believe that the Creator is one, and He's the same one who came and died on a tree for people is the same one who said, let there be light. Same person.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Also, he said, do not add or take away. So by that, we know we got to do all of it.
Right.
Yeah, it's just simpler just to do as he say. To find yourself obeying what he has already commanded and instructed you to do. It's a more simpler life. It's not grievous. It's not burdensome. It's easy to take on and to teach to your family as well, to pass it along.
Yeah, I can definitely.
So it's not a religious group or anything. It's more of we call it a movement, just to wake people up. I have a thing too where we do a thing called a call to atheism, and I talk to different atheists and stuff just to see what they believe, because a lot of people attack them for being atheists or agnostics. We talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about the situation, not just bash you for not believing, because things have to be presented with proof. So what we do is present the proof to you, and then say, now go research it on your own. We have a different approach in what we do. So the music that you will hear here and see here will be presenting that same understanding that we have.
Okay. So what would you say is the core of your message, displaying or conveying this to others, or is it a more generalized thing?
Yes, it's the teach all nations to obey the commandments is what the book says. And it also says, my house shall be called a house of prayer for all nations. So it's not a black thing. It's not a white thing, Hispanic, Asian. It's not any of that. It's for all nations to come into it. It's called grafted in. And what people don't understand, we're not, we have been, a lot of people try to label us as Hebrew Israelites, and those are, some hate groups and things like that. We are Abri Yashralim. That's the actual term for it. Abri is like the seed of Abraham, who they call Abraham. And so all nations can get the same thing. We believe that the relationship from Noah, his sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, we all come from Noah, everybody on earth. And if we teach that message, people will listen and say, hey, let's see what these guys are talking about. So it's not a pointing a finger type thing. It's a come sit down and reason with us and see, see if there's something that may fit you.
Yeah, I can definitely respect that, especially in this more modern age where people are kind of just asserting their beliefs up front without really explaining it.
Right.
So I'm really looking forward to hearing that in the tracks you have for us.
And it's great that you say that, and that's a great point, because most people come at it like an angry parent. Because I said so. Why do you believe what you believe? Because I said so. We don't come like that. We present you the truth. We present you the book. That's what we call it. It is the truth. We believe it 100%. And if you don't believe it, that's fine. If you do believe it, then we will give you every ounce and source of resources of information that you can get to follow the path that we follow. It's more of a teach all nations. You can't teach anybody anything without starting with the basics. So you don't come pointing the finger and screaming at people. You teach them.
All right. Well, I think I've learned a lot from this, and I think it'll give me a better understanding of these songs that you're performing for us.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right. We'll get right back to them in a little bit. We'll be right back after these messages.